What's going on, everybody? This is Life Reviewed with another quick review of two books that I recommend if you're interested in neuro linguistic programming techniques. Basically, books to learn from and words they will live by. Um, the first book is actually going to be The Covert Persuasion: Psychological Tactics and Tricks to Win the Game. And this is what I call NLP light, because it's more about understanding psychology in general and how to make sure that you are disarming if you're trying to be in a sales environment or anything else like that. Neurolinguistic programming specifically revolves more around anchoring people to information and texts and basically generating or creating feelings in other people, whereas covert persuasion revolves around more, and it does do that to a certain extent, but it really revolves around timing and matching your voice and how to say things and how to phrase things and everything else like that. One of my favorite techniques inside of this book is actually about timing yourself with the individual and their pace of voice. So if someone was talking to me, they would match my current pace of voice. So how I finish a sentence is how they would finish a sentence whenever it comes to the inflections and how the sound and everything else like that. And in that inherent resonance or matching, people generally find or identify that, hey, this person's the same as me, or they're one of my own, or what have you. I don't know what it is, but it works very well. So as long as you can match someone's pace and tone well enough without being, blatantly obvious, then it is an incredibly effective technique for getting people to be disarmed and more interested in what you're saying and more engaged in the conversation. I myself have a huge sales background in quite a few different fields, and this book specifically is one of the ones I'd recommend to anybody that was looking to up their game, if you will. Then there is actual neurolinguistic programming, and this is the one that I recommend for individuals that actually want to learn NLP techniques revolve around anchoring people to specific emotions and then manipulating those emotions via visual or audio cues. It is a little bit more in depth because it does have quite a few techniques, and it goes into explanation as to how these will function and work, but realistically speaking, just like with any book, this is all about application, and these techniques are more difficult to apply just because you're specifically going out with the intention of manipulating in a sense, and that is going to be something wherever it is sometimes less covert in a way that you're doing it, or it's less obvious, or it's a little bit more on the obvious side, so it is more difficult, and it's going to take practice to be good at techniques inside of this book. Covert persuasion, I think that's something that you can implement techniques like that very easily and very subtly without people noticing, but a lot of times the visual cues and things that you need in NLP can be a little bit more obvious if someone is keen to what you could be potentially doing. So either way, regardless, neurolinguistic programming is very, very powerful, and there is precedence behind the effectiveness of it. So if you're interested in just kind of almost encyclopedia-like information and step-by-step instructions on how to accomplish specific tasks, this is definitely the book that I'd recommend picking up. Either way, I appreciate you taking the time to hop on in. If you have any questions for me, put them in the comments below. If you're interested in these books, I put links into the description as below to Amazon. Regardless, thank you for coming to Live Reviewed. If you have any questions, concerns, issues, anything at all, put it down in the comments below once again, and I appreciate you taking the time to join the channel. I appreciate you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a good day.